himself.
Yeah. Of course, Blord, he is an old school player. He's been around since the beginning of time itself. I think he even played Brood War, I'm not too sure. He's a Peruvian player. He actually retired. I thought he retired. He barely played in 2020 and in 2019, but he recently came back. I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Blord, he started playing again and he started competing again, and we were all like, whoa, like are you back? Like even Darking was like, hey, what's going on, like are you here to stay? And it looks like Blord, he's back into GM, he's competing again, and it's really cool to see. It's been the story of a lot of these online tournaments we've seen, because of the quarantine, because everyone's staying at home, we've seen a lot of returning players.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff about Jim Rising, I believe.
Yeah.
Taking it back. He's back. Back to the ANZ scene. Hut. Showing back up, taking names, getting picked up. It's good to see. Absolutely. Anyways, spawning into Eternal Empire LE. EELE. The map that is very big. In the bottom left-hand corner, in the blue, representing Team Cosmos, hailing from the land of the United States of America, this is the Protoss, PattyMac.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the returning player. We have the Peruvian Zerg representing himself as he is teamless. It is Blord.
Alright, going for an extractor trick here and going down the ramp, but getting blocked. Oh, he went for a double extractor trick.
Oh boy. Ooh. You rarely see that.
Yeah, you don't single extractor trick. Yeah, going for this early hatch, but not early enough to stop the hatch block. But yeah, going for a hatch pool without taking his gas just yet.
Yeah.
Taking a third.
This is interesting. He's being very greedy this game.
Yeah, he's going 3 hatch before gas.
Yeah, the gas is going to be very delayed, and we spoke a little bit about it in the last game with Silky, right? Like, this does mean that you are a little bit more vulnerable to adepts. It's very difficult to try and deal with them with slowlings. You have to be very reserved, very conservative with your army movement, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely interesting. It's interesting to see because I haven't seen like gasless quick 3 hatch in a while. Like, you used to see gasless openings a lot more, like, what, late last year? Like, around BlizzCon, I believe, is when I last saw, like, gasless openings be a thing people used. Yeah, I'm not sure what's changed, but players seem to be trying out the gasless opening.
Yeah, they're trying it out. We've seen it a couple of times today. This is a little bit different to how Silky did it. He still went hatch pool. He didn't go for a pool first. Which is interesting to say the least. And PattyMac, for the first time today, in this matchup, he is not opening with a Stargate.
Yeah, he's going Twilight Robo.
Oh, are we going to see a Dark Shrine throw down?
Oh, that would be a move.
It's interesting. We've seen Protoss players incorporate the Dark Shrine more and more in these recent weeks. It used to be more stock standard, like either Glaive openers or Stargate openers. But yeah, Dark Shrines have been pretty popular.
I mean, DTs, good units. I have nightmares about DTs. It's one game I played against Dally. I'm not gonna talk about it.
You know what? We don't need to talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it didn't go well. I'll say that much.
Yep, and already we can see how it can be a little bit difficult to deal with. Even these first 2 adepts, 2 workers went down, a bunch of lings as well. Like, speedless lings, it's can be rough.
Yeah, not great. But able to catch out one of these adepts on the way out. There's another adept shading into the main with no lings back here, and the lings not pulling back. It's just up to this queen and these drones to defend. Some good micro to keep these drones alive, and the shade finishes and he's out of there.
He is out of there, and behind this, we've got a bunch of gateways being thrown down. We got that glaive on the way.
Here comes the printer.
Oh,
and the TT follow up.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So it's a bit of a 1-2 punch here.
Yeah, get Zest on the phone. We've got to build.
Zest and Fear Dragon. Fear Dragon with his famed DT is going to be coming in here as well.
Yep, of course. Sorry, I gotta turn down my music. It is way too loud.
Yeah. So we'll see how we do. As you know, there are lings here. I mean, this Stalker should be okay. There is a secondary wall being turned down as well.
Sandbagging it up. Not gonna get much here. They'll pick up a Stalker, but really nothing will come of it. Meanwhile, here come the Adepts. They're printing.
At the moment, they are glaiveless. Glaives will finish up in a couple of seconds, and once they do...
Here comes a full round of weapons. Oh, these drones are able to catch out the one with heavy hull damage on it. The Warpin and the Natural are gonna bring a whole ton more deaths to the party as the glaives finish up. They shoot the little orange things.
And even without glaives, like already 12 workers have gone down. Jesus Christ.
That's an insane amount of damage. You know, there's still a link here. It's just nibbling. He's like, nom, 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 nom. Oh, he switched targets. Little buddy. No. And here's the DTs.
Here are the DTs. Well, is he gonna get the hatchery? Oh, the transfuse.
Good transfuse. The Overseer's here. Depth still doing damage in the main. This is some classic PvZ moves.
Yeah, he's really bringing the hurt on Blord. Oh, the Warprism!
Oh, Warprism is sniped. The hero Karen, just the marksman Karen with a sniper rifle goes bam, takes it out of the skies.
Wow, and I was gonna say, like, PattyMac was doing so good and he was able to keep up the pressure, but Blord finally deals with it. He is behind on workers though. Like, he's gonna be on equal bases. Like, it's gonna be on Blord to try and do something to disrupt what PattyMac's doing.
Yeah, the problem is he can't play greedy here because of the follow-up is going to be an Immortal Archon push with those DTs. It looks like, which could be devastating if he's not ready, but he's behind an economy, so it's a tough choice he has to make.
Yeah, and more workers are going down. Oh my god, like, he just can't afford these drone losses, and...
Yeah, but he needs units.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation for any Zerg player.
I've been there.
Yeah, so have I.
We've all been there.
We've seen the mute switch.
He's doing it. He knows Jett's casting. He knows.
Do I have that particular reputation?
You will. So yeah, we do have this meter switch, which I love. Like, again, this is what we're talking about. Like, he needs to do something crazy to get back into this.
And while he's hard joining up, trying to find some way to build up against the incoming Twilight Robo push, you know, Muta's pretty good. You know, Adepts, they don't shoot up. Immortals, they don't shoot up. You know, Muta's, they shoot down. And they are up. Oh, yeah.
Yo.
You know, those crazy moves we're talking about?
Yeah. Why stop at one? He's going for a Spire, which so far has gone unscouted, and a Ninja base. So because of this, Blord, he's going to be catching up in his economy, hoping to. But PattyMac is going to give him enough time.
Yeah, he's already pushing out. He has no Archons with this force, but he does have a good number of sentries and Immortals.
Yeah, and the Adept harass just doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. He just finds every opportunity to slip one in there.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he just keeps slipping on in, and now here is the big push outside the third base. Again, the Ninja base hasn't been spotted, but it may not even come to play if Blord doesn't have enough. There are Mutalists on the way, which would be nice, but with the
Stalkers here.
yeah, there's a lot of Stalkers.
These are still speedless lings, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, the hallucinated warp prism. Wait, that's genius.
What a big brain.
That's genius. Oh, is he gonna pull back? Okay, he's just gonna commit to the front here. All right, here it comes. He has no Ravages up here, so he's gonna have to squeeze around his force field or pull back into the mineral line. There's such a massive amount of stalkers here. These Mutalisks are gonna be pushing him, but gonna have so much trouble doing a lot of damage here. Blink finishes up. He does blink onto those Mutalisks, but it looks like this hatchery is going to go down.
Yeah, the hatchery's going to go down. Like, there's just too much anti-air here for the Mutalisks to deal with it. I think Blord was hoping that, like, maybe there was going to be a more, like, adept-heavy composition, but...
It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The drones are going to be pulled here. There is still a good number of Mutalisks here, and it looks like they might be pulled just barely, but the losses are so painfully high for Blord here.
Yeah, that was actually really well done. Like the Mutalisks where they were target firing, like the sentries as well. It was really cool to see. Like he was able to deal with that army like beautifully. But as you said, he lost the third base. He lost 17 workers as well. And
ooh, catching out these immortals could be good, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to kill any. The reinforcing stalkers are here. You know, he's diving in here, gonna try and damage the probe counter and even up the economic situation, but it's going to be very tough when he's on 3 bases.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a decent job at the moment, but like the big question is, what does he have at home to defend?
Nada.
He's got slowlings.
He's got slowlings and reinforcing mutas.
Oh boy. Yeah, the mutas are coming back home, and I mean, maybe they can snipe the immortals. Oh, the immortals are exposed.
He can't do anything. But he goes past, he tunnels too hard on defending his natural and ends up losing everything.
Yeah, he loses his natural. He's on 1 mining base. He still has that ninja base, and it looks like the mutas are maybe enough to clean up.
Maybe just barely, but the reinforcements blink on over. Turning tail towards the immortals, but there's nothing on the ground. Tank for these Mutalisks. As much Jadong micro as you can pull out, it's not going to be enough against this many stalkers.
It's not. I mean, he's hanging in there because, you know, he does have that ninja base, which is fully saturated. Like, it's not as bad as it could be. And yeah, he's going to snipe off a couple of immortals here as well. But like the stalkers.
Yeah, and a 1 base exerg isn't from strong.
Yeah.
Not against a 3 basing Protoss, like, it's not gonna be nearly enough.
Yeah, the drones are being pulled as well. Blord is trying to hold on, but PattyMac just has too many stalkers.
Too many stalkers. It's GG. What a match. Very strong moves from PattyMac here. Taken out Blord in the first game. Good stalker push. Good adept harass.
Yeah, and really nice play there by Blord. Like, even though obviously he did go down, like I loved how innovative he was trying to be, how, like, you know, he knew that he was behind, he knew what he had to do to try and get back into the game, and yeah, like threw down a spire, threw down a ninja base. Like, these are the right steps to take. Unfortunately, like kind of almost blindly, PattyMac was going for a composition that was kind of, you know, ideal for dealing with that.
Yeah, Blink Stalkers, Immortals, Sentries, those do quite well against Slowlings and Mutas.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go.
As we spawn into Death Aura LE. Oh, what a good map name. Really gets you going, you know? Death Aura. As we take a look, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, in the blue, representing Cosmos Esports, I believe. Is it It's Cosmos Esports, right?
Yes, esports.
Yes, Cosmos Esports. Hailing from the land of the United States, The Protoss player, he is PattyMac.
And spawning in the bottom top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Peruvian Zerg player representing himself as he is teamless. It is Blord.
All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, looks like standard gate expand. Another early hatch, like super early hatchery from Blord.
Yeah, this isn't your typical hatchery timing. Typically, you know, get down at 17 or something, but yeah, just Blord with an interesting opener.
Yeah, going for that super early hatchery with the extractor trick too, to try and catch up some mineral mining.
Yeah,
it's definitely a strategy.
It does also mean that this spawning pool is going to be earlier as well, so maybe looking to deal some kind of harassing damage with these first couple of lings.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Oh, never mind. Opts to go for a queen instead.
Oh, and one ling. Interesting. Interesting. I've not seen this.
Yeah.
Actually, I have heard from like some like pro players and analysts about the massive meta around Terrans and Protosses going for early hatch blocks. That some players on ladder, like some pro gamers on ladder, have been going for like 12 hatches, just to prevent getting like hatch blocked. So this might be kind of for that, to try and counteract hatch blocks and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense, right? Especially because you know, there were no early lings or anything like that. It's just I guess very economic focus, especially getting these queens out incredibly early as well.
Yeah. Ooh, going for an OV speed opening too.
Okay, just trying to play it safe. Meanwhile, PattyMac, pretty standard so far. We do have that Twilight Council being thrown down once again, not a Stargate, so we could see, Glaive Adepts again, we could see Dark Shrine, mixture of the two.
Yeah, you know, anything that could spawn from Twilight Robo openings. Oh, he snipes the tumor. That's the kind of thing that really makes you feel bad as a Zerg player.
Yep, and there we go. The glaives are on the way.
Here comes the printer. The extension is going. It's getting good. Going on good. Yep.
Getting good.
It's getting to going, you know?
It's yeah, definitely. And you know, we do have the Overlord going in. Actually, there we go. We did spot everything that there is to be seen. Did see the Twilight Council, all the gateways, the Robo as well. So Blord should have a decent idea of what is coming his way. How will he defend though? I love this, throwing down some spines.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the ways you can deal with this, for sure. Spines and roaches do quite well against Glaive Adept pushes, and this OV speed really paying off.
Yeah, definitely. And this is, personally, this is my preferred way to deal with this. Like, having some static defense in your mineral lines really helps when it comes to Adepts shading in, because it does mean that they automatically target the spine, and it just buys time for your army to maneuver back and forth. Yeah.
And spine's not too bad. Not too bad of a building, you know, a unit. It's a pretty good unit.
Pretty good units. And the Adepts are here. You know, there's only a handful of lings, though. The roaches are going to be popping out, but there's no creep connecting the third and the natural.
Yeah, which is going to make fighting this pretty difficult. But these Adepts are going shading towards the main, but they get cancelled because they realize how much more forces there are here for the Protoss than there for the Zerg.
Oh god. And he droned up a little bit too much. Like, these drones at the third base are all going to be going down. There are a couple of roaches, but not too many. There's enough here. There's enough Adepts to just fight the roaches.
Yeah, he doesn't have nearly enough army. You know, he's got 22 lings in the way, but there's not enough roaches to deal with this. And roaches are what you need when it comes to dealing with Stalkers and Glaive Adepts.
Oh my god, yeah, and the follow-up stalkers. There's a Dark Shrine behind this as well, so PattyMac, he has a plan to just continue on with this pressure. The Adepts and the Stalkers are here. Another Queen is going to be going down as well, and could this be it? Like,
this could just be the end right here. Not even 6-7 minutes into the game. This spine's coming down here, but it's going to get blocked and it's not going to be able to get down.
It's trying, it's surrounded.
Dying. Just sitting there, the little giraffe dude.
Yeah.
There we go. Just climb down.
It's surrounded as well. Like the spine. Yeah, it's just gonna be focused down. Everything falls.
That will be the game. PattyMac quickly takes the series.
With the 2-0 over Blord, and now PattyMac, he's been warming up. He's been getting ready for the PvZ finals of his life. He took out Cham, he took out Blord. Now he's going for Silky.
Yeah.